Good afternoon, guys. We have Sam and Shay here with Parents Guide to the World.
Hey, guys.
And we're going to talk a little bit about something that people have been bringing up to us a lot lately. Anxiety. Generalized anxiety disorder, it's everywhere. In fact, I don't even know anyone that doesn't have it at this point. And what I really want to talk about today is how do you overcome anxiety when maybe you're not just having a little bit, but you're having an anxiety attack. You feel like the world is ending. How do you cope with that? For some people, it's medications. For people like myself, I don't really like taking medications for this anymore. So for me, when I'm feeling really overwhelmed in the morning, I actually come right to this spot. Now, what you're seeing right here may not look as lovely, but right here, this is all a beautiful river, rocks, nature. And I like to just come sit down here for a few minutes and try to center myself, because rarely the things that we have anxiety about are they as extreme as we think they actually are. So go find a spot, your happy place. It could be anywhere in nature. It could be in your bedroom if that's really where your happy place is. And I want you guys just to take that 3 long breaths. Remember, breathe in for 4 seconds through your nose and back out through your mouth for 4 seconds. That will help you recenter yourself. And the other thing is that if you've ever heard of it, they have try to think about something you can see, 2 things you can hear, something you can taste, and then things that you can physically touch. Sometimes you need to be regrounded to be able to pull yourself out of that anxiety attack. How about you, honey? What do you do for your anxiety?
A method that actually works really well for me is, yes, I have to start out breathing to get myself to this point. So I will close my eyes and I'll start to do some deep breaths in through my nose and out through my mouth. And once I've got a couple of those accomplished, something that somebody taught me is actually try to set a goal for sounds and try to listen for 3 to 5 different independent sounds. Now, sometimes that can be done, sometimes it can't. So depending on where you're at, right now, we are actually out here at a spot that I find to be very anxiety given. We're out here sitting on rocks with my phone balancing on a rock from falling into the river. We've got cars going by and it's a lot going on. So it's harder to record this video. We don't even know if it's going to turn out. See another car going by. So this is giving me a lot of anxiety. Oh,
and they have a boat
look,
too, if you
even
can hear
a
that.
boat and everything going by, right? So this is actually giving me a lot of anxiety. Now, my wife finds this to be a peaceful spot, but she also comes here early in the morning when nothing is really here, and she doesn't exactly sit right here. She's up that way more,
I go up into
or
the
down
water,
that way.
but I also don't want to drop his phone into the water.
So we chose this spot to, I think, purposely kind of make us feel anxious and have anxiety while we're doing this, because sometimes practicing outside of the box is good too. So if you have anxiety about being out in public recording, right? If you do something like this, we're kind of on the edge of recording in public. It's giving us anxiety being around these cars and being in spots like this. So I'm not saying that's always the way to handle it, but sometimes putting yourself into small samples of it, slowly building up to it, is going to help with your anxiety as well. If you have trouble with your boss at work, every time you have a meeting with them, you get all frustrated, get through a couple, realize that they're not all going to be that bad, and some are going to be much better than others. But anyway, we wanted to show you a couple products that we're working on, and these should be as shirts as well as probably hoodies, we're thinking. And so they're going to be image right here. I think we're thinking about this one and probably this one as well. We're still trying to narrow it down, though, which one is the best. By the time you see this video, that should be online. But if it isn't for any reason, please comment which one you like better, or if you want to see both of them show up, please let us know. We're always looking for new ideas. These were community recommended, and of course, with anxiety, we're not going to ignore that one. It was already on our list, but it's definitely one of the ones that the community has asked for the most. And so that's one of our first ones. And keep looking. We plan to make a couple of these shirts and products every month. It's just a matter of how much time and how long we have to get grinding through to each one. But thanks again, and I really appreciate you guys watching. Check out pgttw.com/shop.